Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I love hump day. Quick recap of the hearing yesterday. It started off with the judge giving Lane Myers an admonition that if he doesn't maintain decorum, that he will no longer have the privilege of representing himself. He will be assigned a public defender to represent him. The public defender who's been his elbow counsel essentially to date. The other big issue, the other thing of note was that Lane Myers wants a plea deal. So for all of you people who are like, oh, he plans on losing at court and then winning on appeal, because everybody knows you lose in court and then win on appeal. Well, tell that to Earl. Tell that to Earl. My stance with Earl had a good appeal, and even though it was a good appeal, the odds of him winning were very, very low. And the odds of him winning, he's going up for apparently he's requesting a en banc hearing and or a rehearing of his appeal, and he's probably going to lose those too. I mean, just your odds of winning on appeal are super duper 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 low. It is a bad plan. Anybody who tells you that the plan is to lose at trial and win on appeal, that's a bad plan. Attorneys don't try to lose at trial and then win on appeal. You try to win at trial, because if you win at trial, the side that appeals is probably going to lose on appeal because you've already won at trial. Your odds of winning at trial, 50-50, give or take, whatever. Your odds of winning on appeal, 10% maybe? I mean, I'm talking like average. Your odds of winning beyond that, 5%, 4%, 3%. I mean, the odds of it getting even heard for certiorari at a Supreme Court level, state or federal, is low. And then even if you do get heard, the odds of you prevailing, having not prevailed at the courts below, are even lower. I mean, it's just your odds go down. Is what I'm trying to say is your odds of success go down at each successive level. Your odds of prevailing at trial are way better than your odds of prevailing at appeal. Your odds of prevailing at appeal are way better than your odds of prevailing at a Supreme Court level. So for those of you who were telling me this was Lane Myers' plan, it's a shit plan. Don't do it. Lane Myers was conciliatory. I appreciate that. He has motor mouth, but he managed to maintain decorum, which is good. I think that is probably due in no small part to the fact that he is incarcerated currently and he doesn't have access to the pharmaceuticals he normally hops himself up with. He seemed much more in control, which is good. He needs to be in control. As to whether or not he can get a good plea deal, it depends. It's entirely up to the prosecutor. Lane can offer plea deals to the prosecutor and say, hey, I will plead to this, this, and this if you give me this, this, and this. He could do that, but that doesn't mean the prosecutor has to accept it. Ultimately, whatever deal gets reached has to be agreeable to the prosecutor. And also it'll have to be agreeable to Lane Myers, but, there you go. The prosecutor has really all the cards on this. Oh, and it's also probably going to have to be acceptable to the victim. The victim has been at every hearing as far as I'm aware. The victim is taking an active interest in this. And, this is really the find out stage. Like everything that Lane Myers has done has been just bad take after bad take. Going after a city prosecutor's wife and then going after the prosecutor. I mean, you might think he has the right to do it, and he does, but you got to understand that she's human, and she's probably going to think about the videos that he made about her when she's thinking about crafting the plea deal. And she's also probably thinking, I understand what that city prosecutor's going through. He's kind of like a comrade, a contemporary, a fellow, I can understand what he's going through, having his wife treated like this. And then the wife is there, the victim is there, who's saying like, I've been enduring this crap for half a year or more. At some point, it was just too much. And so all of Lane's actions are going to figure into the offer that the prosecutor gives, because I get the strong sensation from this prosecutor that she is absolutely ready to take this thing to trial. She's got him dead to rights. He posted the harassment. She just has to use his videos. There is no easier case for her to win. I know everybody's like, it's free speech. No, this is slam dunk, folks. Like, when I'm saying that he's probably going to get convicted, he might be able to pull an argument out of his butt that something or the other, that what he said to get rid of one or two videos. But there's just a chain succession of videos. The guy had motor mouth. He couldn't stop. He made too many videos. He incriminated himself too much, too many times. He might get rid of one or two, but you're going to get hit, bro. You're going to get hit. So if this goes to trial, it's all bad for Lane. The judge might take mercy and give him a light sentence. The judge could do that. But Lane's already been shitty. Lane's already done the things that might have prejudiced the judge. No, you can't. You're not supposed. Oh, the judge is prejudiced. He's biased. Now you got to get rid of him. No, Lane did the things in his courtroom. Lane did the threatening eyes or whatever. Apparently the threats were the looks that Lane was giving the judge when the judge was saying, you're threatening me. It wasn't what Lane was saying. It was the looks that Lane was giving that were imparting a threat. And the judge gets to think that. The judge's opinion is the judge's opinion. And the judge is going to have that opinion when he goes to craft any sentence. I mean, it's like, this is just find out stage. We're really in find out stage. But at least Lane understands the bad position he's in, and he's going to try to get a plea deal. I think a plea deal is probably going to be a better thing for him. He should involve his armchair or arm counsel, sidearm count, whatever. Elbow counsel, that's what it is. To help him craft it, and maybe to run between the two attorneys, because I'm sure his attorney understands the absolute danger that Myers is in. So anyway, that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.